Why do Americans tip? The reason behind tipping culture: you finish your meal, the waiter brings the bill. Now comes the moment of truth. How much should you tip? 15%? 20%? Do you even have a choice? If you've ever felt awkward or confused about tipping in the US, you're not alone. Americans tip for everything from meals to haircuts to pizza delivery. But why? Why is tipping so deeply embedded in American culture when most countries don't rely on it at all? Let's uncover the surprising history, psychology, and economics behind tipping in the United States. It didn't start in America, it started in Europe. Tipping began in medieval England as a way for wealthy nobles to give coins to servants, to ensure promptitude or tip. But here's the twist. In the 1800s, Americans originally rejected tipping. They saw it as un-American, tied to class systems and servitude. So how did we go from rejecting it to making it the norm? Enter post-Civil War America. After slavery was abolished, restaurants and railroad companies hired freed black workers but paid them little or nothing. Instead, they were expected to earn their wages through tips. And this model stuck. Employers saved money. Customers took on the burden of pay. Over time, tipping spread from train porters to waiters, bartenders, valets and beyond. It became an expectation, not a reward. Today, tipping in the US isn't just custom, it's essential income. In most states, tipped workers can legally be paid as little as $2.13 an hour. That's right, $2.13, because employers are allowed to count your tips toward the federal minimum wage. So when you tip a server, you're not just saying thanks, you're literally helping them make a livable income. And if you don't, they feel it immediately. But here's where it gets complicated. Tipping puts the pressure on you, the customer, to pay someone's wages. And that creates all kinds of issues. Unpredictable income for workers. Bias studies show attractive servers get tipped more. Awkward social dynamics and guilt. And in some cases, even harassment. It's an unstable system that rewards charm over consistency and appearance over performance. So why hasn't it changed? Because the US restaurant industry depends on it. Tipping allows businesses to keep menu prices low and pass the real labor costs on to you without you realizing it. And many customers, especially in America, feel empowered by tipping. You get to decide how much someone deserves. It gives you control even if the system isn't fair. Meanwhile, in most other countries, tipping is minimal or optional. In Japan, tipping is often considered rude. In Europe, a service charge is already included in the bill. So when visitors come to the US, many are shocked by how expected and essential tipping is. It's not about being generous. It's about filling the gap left by employers and policy. So, should tipping go away? Some restaurants have tried. A few places raised wages and eliminated tipping entirely, but many went back because customers like the illusion of choice. Staff often made less money, and old habits die hard. Until laws change or the culture shifts, tipping is here to stay. Next time you leave a tip, you'll know. It's not just a gesture, it's a paycheck. And that small decision at the end of your meal, it's part of a much bigger story about labor, history, and American values. If this gave you a new perspective on tipping culture, leave a like and drop a comment with your thoughts. Do you think tipping should still exist in 2025? Why or why not?